What's up, guys? Thank you for checking out this video. I've been unpacking and trying to set up this whole little thing I've got going on, but my videos have been way too far in between, so I really wanted to get this reviews fired up and going because there's a lot of good movies out there right now. It feels like we're still on the voyage for a good video game adaptation brought into a movie. So, can this one be the first one to topple that seemingly impossible task? Find out my perspective in my review on Tomb Raider. It seems as if the reset button for movies and IPs is getting faster. If you make something that doesn't work, but drums up money and interest, you can always give it another go in a few years. Making CGI cutscenes and merging tension with great writing can turn a good game into a great game. Turning video games into movies has been something that everybody's trying to do, but failing at lately. Throughout this movie, we see Lara with her refusal to use her father's money as she lives on her own in the struggle of everyday life, which is a turn from what the original character was. It makes sense with the recent surge of strong female lead roles in Hollywood, and Miss Croft is a no-brainer pick to add to this growing movement. And I believe the producers even cast a woman that wasn't just eye candy with big boobs, even though she's always been depicted that way in the video games. Alicia Vikander does a great job expressing the emotional growth she goes through throughout the film, turning from a seemingly average tryhard to a stone-cold badass by the end. In comparison, it's more like the 2013 video game origin story rather than the older 90s temple puzzle shooters. Her portrayal is about the only consistent thing that works in this movie, and about an hour in, the tone completely changes in a bad way. Added to the mix of characters that never seem to mean anything to the plot, even the villain is unnecessarily given extra screen time, and there were periods where I was actually pretty bored. In between taking notes and checking my March Madness bracket, I just couldn't get into it. Oftentimes I picture how a movie could be better, and one of the biggest misses is the relationship to her father. It seems to be the focal point to the plot, and Laura's #1 motivation, but when the two are on screen together, it just feels bleh. In this case, had they made it a semi-sequel with her mother being the one that disappeared, and the story being about Laura's daughter trying to figure things out, it would have fit the strong female reluctant to accept her family's wealth and narrative plot a lot better. But hey, I'm no Hollywood screenwriter. Making sense of video game scenarios is often how these movies fail. It's no different here, as the temple puzzle portion doesn't really make sense, which again, in context of you controlling a character, failing a few times, and starting over really works in video games. It just seems confusing on screen from a movie standpoint. A Deus Ex Machina is a plot device where a seemingly unsolvable problem is suddenly and abruptly resolved by an unexpected intervention. And there was way too many to count in this one, aka Laura gets really lucky a lot. It doesn't feel like she's using her skills or getting better as the movie progresses, she just seems to have a clover up her butt, which is fitting because it came out right around St. Paddy's Day. Overall though, I didn't hate it. Tomb Raider is just a movie that exists. It's not insufferable to watch, and I did like the acting from Alicia Vikander. It was my favorite part. And as always these days, they set up for what could be sequels, because Laura's got some more ass kicking to do. I just don't think they'll greenlight any more of these. But hey, if I'm wrong and they do, we'll be right back here with another review and my perspective on Tomb Raider 2019 or 2020 or whenever this comes out. But for now, I'm giving Tomb Raider 2018, the movie, a 6.4 out of 10. Well, that's it, my first review in the brand new place. I hope you guys kind of like the digs. Check it out, it's going to be like this for a while. Leaving a like and commenting down below is always a thoughtful gesture. I hope you guys continue to enjoy these, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.